Good morning, welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We have some light snow out there this morning. Taking a quick look at the radar imagery, you can see we have that snowfall continuing to move off to the south and to the east. Going to see a few more flurries this morning, and it should be well out of the region after about 9 a.m. this morning. Saw about a trace to the north in Wicomico County, seeing about a half an inch in around the Wallops region, and then seeing even higher amounts across the Tidewater. A bit of a surprise down there, seeing 3 to 4 inches of snow across the Tidewater into Virginia Beach. So seeing about an inch around the southern tip of the peninsula this morning. So seeing a bit of snowfall and looking fairly wintry out there this morning, but that will melt fairly quickly this afternoon. We'll see a good amount of sunshine for this afternoon, and it should melt any of that snow that we saw this morning. Looking at our current surface analysis, we have this area low pressure off the Carolina coast, seeing that snowfall across the region, seeing some breezier conditions come in for later this morning into the afternoon hours. Did have a wind advisory out early this morning, was able to cancel that just recently. Most likely we'll have to reissue here in the next hour or so, as winds should pick up as this area low pressure moves off the coast and a strong area high pressure builds in behind it. So taking a look at our current observation, as of 8:15 this morning, a few clouds at 15,000 feet, overcast deck at 3,600 feet, 4-mile statute visibility with some light snow. Seeing the winds out of the northwest at 9 knots, gusting to 18 knots, temperature at 29 degrees, and relative humidity at 89%. So quickly taking a look at the the satellite imagery and the HERM model this morning, you can see we have a good amount of cloud cover still over the region. That's going to be the case for the morning hours before we see some sunshine this afternoon. And taking a look at the HERM model and the derived reflectivity as well as the radar, you can see that snowfall moving off the coast and the skies clearing by about 1 to 2 o'clock this afternoon. Really should see a good amount of sunshine thereafter, and then we should see some strong cold air advection move in for the overnight hours, and that's going to allow for some bay streamers or bay cumulus clouds to develop, and that should make us anywhere from partly cloudy to mostly clear overnight, just depending on exactly where those clouds set up. Usually they're set up just south of Wallops, so seeing those partly cloudy conditions overnight. Taking a look at a risk chart for today, we'll have that light snow tapering off this morning. We'll have a high around 36 degrees today, a low tonight of cold 21 degrees. Seeing those winds really pick up late this morning, seeing gusting up to 33 knots for this afternoon. Into later on this evening, we'll see those winds continue gusting up into the upper 20s and then in the mid 20s for the overnight hours. We'll see sustained winds this afternoon peaking around 15 to 20 knots. Could see a few sustained wind times around 20 to 23 knots or so, but in general, anywhere from 15 to 20 knots. Seeing the wind chills around 10 or lower for the overnight hours with those breezy conditions and temperatures in the lower 20s. Our 24-hour terminal forecast should see VFR conditions once we move past the late morning hours. Going to see clouds around 3,000 to 4,000 feet with some stratocumulus or cumulus clouds after about 1,500 local. And then we'll see a good chance of some clear skies after 1,500 local as well. So by tomorrow morning, as I mentioned, anywhere from partly cloudy to mostly clear skies with those cumulus clouds off the Chesapeake Bay, most likely just south of the region. We'll see our tide slightly above normal, and looking at Friday and Saturday. Friday, partly to mostly cloudy and windy, cold. A slight chance of a flurry in the morning. We'll have a strong upper level disturbance moving north of the region with an Arctic air mass really moving through for Friday into Saturday, and could see a brief flurry with that system moving north of the region. We'll have the winds gusting tomorrow in the 30s, so 30s for knots, so we'll see a red condition for our winds. Friday night, partly cloudy and cold, a low of 18. We'll see an early chance of those winds above 25 knots. And then for Saturday, we'll see partly cloudy to mostly sunny skies and cold conditions continuing, a high of 35 degrees, but a green chart across the board. Well, that'll complete our 8:15 daily operations weather brief. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll be back at 10 o'clock to look at the next 7 days.